Lizzie, Lizzie, Lizzie. Hey everyone, hope you're well. That was a little video I did of Maz today, who was loving the sunshine, which was very different from, I think it was Friday when it was peeing with rain and he was hiding under a bush. And not enjoying the wet weather bit today. It was lovely and sunny and there was mud and it was all good and everyone was happy. So I put a little post up on my stories a couple of days ago and asked for some questions because I wanted to do a Q&A. And so thank you very much for everyone who messaged in. I've got some great answers for you, and really enjoyed doing it, so it's something I'll definitely do again. So first of all, the question that I got asked, and I also got this asked on a few posts as well in groups: are essential oils safe for pets? So I've got a longer video on my Facebook page. If you actually are on the page and you go to the pinned post, there's a more extensive video about this. But the answer is yes. The answer is also yes and no, because everything that's used therapeutically also has a toxic window as well. So you have to use things within with its therapeutic window. And, we're not just talking about essential oils, but all natural stuff, also foods as well, and water. And, so what I always like to use is this as an example. Is, dogs love playing in the water, or most dogs, and you might throw the ball in and get them to retrieve. And if they actually do this too much and swallow too much water, they can get a condition called hyponatremia, which is low sodium in the blood. And then basically they can have seizures, they can lapse into a coma and ultimately die. And that's water. So I use it as an example just to say that something that's safe generally also has a non-safe side to it as well. So it's really important to recognize this aspect, and essential oils are the same. Now, there are some essential oils that shouldn't be used around pets, and again, I cover this more in my video. But essential oils are safe to use around pets within safety parameters, and that's the same with us. And I mean all the time, because obviously I've got my at the healthful doctor side of things, people do use essential oils incorrectly on themselves as well. So they will put hot oils on their skin, which will burn their skin. They will not be using pure oils. There's so many different things, and we do see them in the emergency department where they've been used incorrectly and they may have burnt themselves, or something got it in their eye. So it's the same with everything. You have to use things within their normal safety parameters. And that's why coming to someone like me, who's an aromatherapy specialist, and obviously I work with humans, and especially I love working with animals, I know how to use these oils safely, and I can tell you how to use the oil safely for your pet, your dog, your cat, your bird, your horse. And, we can work towards using them to support their health and well-being, whatever their particular need is. So this is why, what I like to do with my consultations, and I do two particular types of consultations. One is a general overview where we can just look at supporting the general health of your pet, and the other one is a deeper dive. So if your pet's got a specific health need, we can really dive into that in far more detail as well. So yes, they are, but you do need to use them correctly. So do have a look at the safety video that I've got, and ask any questions. I've got on my website, which is coming along the bottom, I've got a free video there as well that tells you a bit more about how you can use the oils. And the big thing about the oils is that you need to use oils that are pure, and they are 100% pure. And I explain more about the adulteration process in both videos. And that goes for you using them as well. And the great thing about using essential oils for your pets is you can use them too. So you're not buying two products, you've only got one product. So I mean, let's look at Zengest. So Zengest is a great oil that's good for supporting the digestive health of your dogs and you as well. So one bottle, and it's doing, it's helping all my 6 dogs and me. And I've also used it on my cat as well when needed. So hugely beneficial. So do shout and ask any more questions. So I hope that's a sort of very brief view, but do look at the video for more information. So the next thing I've got asked is about essential oils for flea and ticks. Have you got any recipes? And the answer, there is loads of recipes I could give you, but to be honest, the reason many essential oils work so well for sort of as insect repellents is the constituents within them. And again, it all goes down to the purity of the oil, because if you're buying the I don't know, the £2.50 lemongrass from Amazon, that is going to be synthetic, and it's not going to have the constituents in it that repel the insects. And we know for things like D-limonene, which is in lemon oil, it repels it kills cat fleas. So not cats, but cat fleas. That's the actual constituent. So if you're using an oil that isn't actually pure, you are not going to be getting that therapeutic benefit. So this is really important. So the simplest answer is I would recommend the oil, the blend TerraShield. It's a fantastic blend. It smells really nice. You can use it too as an insect repellent if you're like me and you're out and you get bitten all the time by mozzies or whatever. And then obviously you can spray it on your dogs and also on your cats. If you're in the UK and Europe, then you have the one that is safe to use for cats. If you're in America and Canada, then it's no longer safe for cats. It's a different formulation. But you can pop it on the dogs. In the cats, I dilute it 50% because it's a little bit stronger, and it's got catnip in, so the cats do like it. It's also very helpful for helping with litter training, and also I like to spray it on my scratch posts as well. I've got on my landing, which is out there, I've got a big cat tree and all things, so I'll often spray it on there as well as she has normal catnip as well. And it's really great. And obviously you can use it too. For smaller puppies under 10 kilograms, I would also dilute it. Now for ticks, the simplest, easiest way for the ticks is really just to add 2 drops to the 30ml bottle of TerraShield. And that really is effective against ticks. And you're just going to spray it on your dogs. Again, I've got videos all about, I did a little video with Evelyn showing how I use it. And it's really effective. Now I've been using essential oils as insect repellents for my pets for coming up 2 years now, and I haven't got any problems at all. Yeah, Lisa, it is the normal TerraShield is, and what I would just do with that, because it's like I said, is pop it on your hand first and then stroke it down their back. And it's a really, it's fine. But this is the essential. This is the TerraShield that we're getting in the UK and Ireland, not the one that's in America. So that's really important just to note. And so you can just, you can dilute it, and it's, it's really effective. So yes, put peppermint oil in, you put 2 drops in a 30ml bottle. Now, if you're putting peppermint oil in, you're not going to give that to your cats, okay? Because it's peppermint oil, the cats don't like it. So it's going to be hugely, it's really, really effective. And like I said, I'm coming into 2 years now where I've not had any problem. Now my home is also pretty toxic to fleas as well, because I've always got my diffusers going. This has got lavender in because I'm upstairs and I've got a bunny in here, but hugely hugely effective. I can't believe it, because I tried lots of natural remedies in the past, and every year I had to resort to some kind of chemical flea treatment, and it was a bit of a nightmare, and I've not had a problem for 2 years. So that's really good. No, not diluted with water. Sorry, dilute it with fractionated coconut oil. So that's the best thing, is just dilute it up with fractionated coconut oil. And that's, again, it's safe for them if they're ingesting it. So my next question that I got asked was about essential oils for the musculoskeletal system to support your dogs. So I'm actually going to do a class on this at the end of the month. Because it's quite a complex subject, and I will generally say to people, you need like a full consultation with it, because it can literally take an hour to go through the different options and how you apply the oils, and we look at diet and everything like that. But if you had to pick 2 or maybe 3 oils to use to support your dogs with the musculoskeletal system, depending on their needs, whether they're sports dogs and you just want to come from a prevention approach, or whether they're the older dogs with some mobility issues and you want to look at more of a supportive approach, then frankincense and copaiba, because they both work at a really cellular level, you are not going to go wrong. They are absolutely fantastic oils. And then the other thing I would think about using is either Aromatouch or Balance Blend. So Balance Blend is a beautiful blend that balances the physical and emotional systems of our bodies, animals as well. It's really beneficial for our pets, and it's great to add in other oils, and you put that on them. So you would put that on, put some on your hands and stroke down their spine. Really, really beautiful. The other one I really like is Aromatouch as well. especially for my sporting dogs, I add it into my pet massage as well. And I tend to put, depending on the size of your dog, you can put sort of 5 to 10 drops in a 10 ml bottle and then top that up with fractionated coconut oil. And it's just a really effective sort of muscle support massage blend. It is the massage blend, and it's really supportive for your dogs as well. So really, really nice there. The next thing I got asked about was, I've been asked several times this week actually, was about omega-3s. So omega-3 is interesting. So omega-3 oil is vital for our cognitive function, our heart function, our cardiovascular health, our musculoskeletal health, pretty much everything. And it's really important that we have enough in our bodies, and also our pets as well. Now, the dilemma is to be honest, the best omega-3 does come from fish. Now, I have explored using vegan ones that are based on flaxseed oil, and it's all to do with the conversion rates and whether or not dogs can convert it. And there is evidence that if they don't have access to other forms of omega-3s from like the fish, or they will convert the plant-based sources into the forms that they need. I kind of flip between which camp I actually I follow. So for my dogs that specifically need an omega-3, I use a fish-based one. For the ones that I'm just adding in extra, I will either give them fish-based or a flaxseed oil one. So the fish one I use is the doTERRA Kids Bet blend, the IQ Mega. And the reason I use that, it's got 1,300 milligrams of omega-3, and I think it works out to be 900. I'm just going to check. I think it's 900 DHA, if memory serves me correct, and 400. Let me just see. Yeah, so it's 900 milligrams of DHA and 400 milligrams of EPA, omega-3 fatty acids, essential fatty acids. Okay, so the great thing about this is it is a really, really pure oil. It has been really tested, so it's not got any toxic heavy metals or mercury or anything, because this is a major problem with some of the fish oils. Fish farming is horrendous, so you don't want to be buying any oils from fish farms or anything. So the great thing about the doTERRA one is I know it's really pure, and I can, I fully trust it for my pets. And it's obviously the kids ones, but it is safe to use on dogs. And the general dose is 1,000 milligrams per 10 kilograms of your dog, and there's 1,300 milligrams in a teaspoon of the omega-3, so that's really good. The plant-based one is one by Ricketto. Again, I like it. It's a tablespoon is 2,000 milligrams, so you can kind of work it out. So I have worked it out. The doTERRA one works out cheaper per dose. But it's also, I do think it's really good. And I do like the Ricketto philosophy as well about health and things like that. So, but like I said, I still sit on the fence. So one of my dogs has got cardiac issues. And so I just give her she definitely has the fish-based omega-3, because I'm just still not quite happy with the science of conversion and things like that. And I say that as a vegan, I don't have fish oils or anything like that. I just have the plant-based sources. But there is all this debate is how much actually gets converted. So just to put it into keep it fairly simple. But if you want a discount code for Ricketto, do pop to my website, which is www.whopawswins.co.uk. And then if you go on to scroll down the page, and it will say other things I like. I've got a bit about Ricketto there, and there's a discount code if you want to try their food as well, which is really, really good. Well, my dog's always very happy. So do shout if you've got any more questions. I'm going to put another post up. It'll probably be in a story just to say and just ask questions like that. I've got 2 classes coming up this month. So next Sunday, I've got my reactive dogs supporting reactive and anxious dogs with essential oils and their owners. So that is on Sunday. And then the end of the month, I haven't actually fixed the date yet, there is going to be one on using essential oils for the musculoskeletal system of your dogs. I haven't come up with quite a snappy title yet, so if anyone's got any ideas, let me know. But do join, and there'll probably be regular classes that I do every month as well. So because they're certainly my most popular classes, and it's always the questions I get asked most about. So do shout if you've got any questions. Stay safe, stay well, everyone, and hopefully we'll get some more sunshine and have fun with your pets. Take care. Bye.